And I feel like with videos like this or any money video, like people always have to come on here and say, oh, this is for motivational purposes only and all that. Like, whether you get motivated by this or you don't, this is what's out here, you know? I gotta get situated real quick. Hey y'all, welcome back to Millennial Nurse TV. I know it's been a little minute since I talked to y'all, but we skip excuses around here. We just gonna jump into the video, okay? Follow me on Instagram, like this video, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. All right, if you are a registered nurse and you have experience, and I wanna highlight that, if you have experience, because I've been seeing on Facebook these little pages, new grad nurses feel like they could just jump into travel nursing. Like, nah, sis, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3 days of orientation. Make it make sense. How do you possibly think that you could be a new grad nurse and be travel nursing? Like, nah. But I'm talking to all my nurse friends in real life and on here because we are friends. If you have a year and a half, 2 years experience, you need to become a travel nurse, like literally like stat. Because y'all, they are literally giving away money and it is crazy, and I'm telling you guys to do it because at this point, you know, I feel like in the beginning, I went to New York City in April. For those who don't know, I went to New York City. Everyone thought I was crazy. Oh my god, why would you do that, blah blah blah. All right, cool, it was cute then, but I feel like now we all see that this COVID thing is not going anywhere. It's not in just one state or one city. It's not just New York City now. Like, COVID is literally everywhere. So no matter where you are or whatever unit you're going to be working in or your specialty, you are going to run into COVID patients. You know what I'm saying? There's no dodging these patients. So do you want to get paid $30 an hour, or do you want to get paid racks per shift? Like, literally people are making 1,000, 1.5, 2K per shift at the hospital. So watch this video if you are interested in how to maximize all that money as a nurse. You know, I'm not gonna lie, with videos like this, I was really hesitant to put this video out or to even record this video because I feel like whenever you jump online and talk about money, people think you're trying to brag, but it's like, I'm really not. I'm trying to help y'all. I already made my money. I'm trying to put y'all on, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with videos like this or any money video, like people always have to come on here and say, oh, this is for motivational purposes only and all that. Like, whether you get motivated by this or you don't, this is what's out here. You know what I'm saying? So in New York City, they were paying a lot of money, like 5, 6K a week type of money. And then after New York, I went to Phoenix, Arizona. Granted, in Phoenix, Arizona, I worked 5 days a week. So I was making about $7,200 a week. And I was there for 8 weeks between New York and Phoenix. And that was just 5 months because New York, I did 13 weeks. And in Phoenix, I did 8 weeks. I made over $130,000 in 5 months. And y'all, that might sound like a lot of money, but I've met some nurses with a different agency that were making $10,000 a week. Granted, they were working crazy hours. I couldn't do it. I salute y'all. But yeah, I know I'm not even like the rich nurse. Like, I get around a couple coworkers and they got like 200K in the savings in the account. They can show me. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. The type of money that's going around, you really should not miss out on it, especially if you're going to be doing the same exact thing. Like, I really don't understand people who are not travel nursing right now. You're literally going to be doing the same thing. I'm taking care of COVID patients, so are you, and you want to make no money from it. All right, so now that you kind of know the type of bag that's out there, you're probably wondering, like, why is it this serious? So I feel like in general, there's already a major nursing shortage, which is weird to me because I feel like every girl I know wants to become a nurse or is in nursing school. I don't know what's happening from the desire to be a nurse and then the graduation or boards, but there's not enough nurses, so I don't know. Anyway, so there's already a shortage of nurses. So when we had all these COVID patients, it's like we already don't have the staff for it. Then a lot of nurses, I can even speak for myself and my facility. Before New York City, y'all, I was living in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I think the news covered it a little bit, but like in March, like right after Mardi Gras, like New Orleans got hit really hard. Like we were getting COVID patients before I was even really hearing about it on the news. Long story short, when these COVID patients started popping up at our facility, a lot of my coworkers and myself, we were like, I don't want to take COVID patients. Like, and especially the nurses who had kids or had underlying respiratory issues. Everyone was kind of like, nah, like I don't get paid enough to take care of these patients. Y'all gotta think, this is March. This is when it was like mad scary. It's still scary, but you know what I mean. So nurses didn't want to take COVID patients. And then another reason why travel nurses are needed bad now is because a lot of nurses got sick. I feel like this is not covered enough. A lot of nurses got sick. A lot of nurses ended up being patients at their own facilities. And then at my facility, at my staff job, there was like no PPE. We had literally nothing. They wanted us to reuse our N95 masks. I remember I would be getting into it with the charge nurse about like how I'm gonna need an extra mask, like I'm not reusing the mask, and it would be like a real deal issue. And it's just like, bro, this is y'all wildin'. And then I knew it was getting a little ghetto when like we were running out of gowns, PPE gowns, and they expected us to literally wear one gown per shift. So you want me to put this dirty COVID gown on, go take care of my patient, come out the room with the same dirty gown on, go take care of my other patient. Like I'm literally transferring COVID from room to room. I'm not doing any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. So that was my last straw. I said, you know what? I quit. I'm really done with this. So similar story for a lot of nurses, either getting sick or just pretty much fed up with their staff jobs. So that's kind of what inspired me to travel nurse. So because of that scenario or similar scenarios that I just described, travel nurses are needed. There's just not enough nurses. So now everyone needs to be traveling to fill those gaps, especially in cities and states where like they didn't get hit as hard. I know some nurses in the beginning of COVID, they were getting canceled because New York and other, big cities are popping, but you want to go to Iowa, Idaho and all that. Those nurses, y'all don't have really a lot of COVID patients. So they were getting canceled. So it's like, do I want to get canceled or do I want to just go to where the COVID is at so I can, have my hours, make the money? So now more than ever, we need travel nurses. And y'all, I know that the money is a lot of money. It's really is crazy. Quick side note, I have a coworker. Right now I'm in San Antonio, Texas. I'm wrapping up my last week. I'm about to start my fourth crisis assignment. But long story short, I have a coworker on this assignment. She's like my mommy. She's adopted me. But she's 60 years old and she's been a nurse for like 30 plus years. And she told me in all her years of nursing, she has never seen nothing like this, and this thing is not gonna come back, and we don't want it to come back. You know what I'm saying? I personally have lost a lot of close people in my life, like super close people in my life to COVID, so I don't want this to like look like anybody's happy or we want this to keep going. Like I would still much rather not have COVID patients because y'all, it is very stressful having COVID patients, and a lot of the reason why they have to pay us this amount of money is because literally every shift you are dealing with COVID patients. You can literally catch COVID any day, any shift. The risk that is involved in our job is you really can't even really put a price on it. Other members of the healthcare team are involved with the patient, but nobody is gonna have as much direct contact with the patient than the nurse. Like the nurse is always in the room, always in the room. A lot of times we have to page the doctor to come. That's not a knock because I know doctors are busy. They're seeing a multiple amount of patients, more patients than nurses do. But like it is the nurse who is in the room more than anybody. I'm in the room with my patient more than anybody. And that's not even up for debate. Like it really is just a fact. So our risk as nurses to catch COVID is extremely high. So like y'all really gonna have to pay us. I feel like every time I make a video, somebody is literally doing the most with their car or their motorcycle. Like that's so obnoxious. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video. I don't want it to be super long. I just really wanted to jump on here and kind of encourage you guys, all my fellow nurses, that if you can, like, I don't even really want to hear no excuses. I have a best friend with 2 kids. She's travel nursing. You know what I'm saying? You can make it work. If you can, you really need to be out here getting to that bag, sis. Okay? Go make that money and go save that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really haven't blown my money. There's not like a big purchase I've made. I think the biggest purchase I've made is I bought a Louis V bag, which was like $2 grand. You know what I'm saying? Compared to how much I've made, I've been saving, I've been investing. I'm trying to think long term. I'm trying to like build a life to where I don't have to keep working. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get to the bag, save the bag, invest the bag. Don't do anything stupid, but definitely enjoy your life. Take a couple trips, buy some designer. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. You know, 2020 is the year of the nurse. It's funny because 2020 was already declared the year of the nurse before COVID happened. And then with COVID, it's just like, we're really out here. So I encourage you all my nurses, get to the bag. All my new grad nurses, get your experience. The bag will always be here. You know what I'm saying? Get the experience. You do not want to put yourself in a position where you do not have the proper experience to jump on travel nursing. And you're putting already at risk people at more risk because you don't know what the hell you're doing. And if you don't know where to start or how to become a travel nurse, I have a video about steps to becoming a travel nurse, so definitely watch that. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, that's the way to get started. If you guys are curious about more like specific ways to get started, about like agencies and recruiters and all that, feel free to message me on Instagram. I will try to help you. I'll try to, you know, plug you in with my people or whatever. Y'all know I'm always trying to look out for y'all. I want y'all to get to the bag. And plus, I feel like the more rich friends I have, the better, because if I want to go to Greece, I got bitches I could call on. You know what I'm saying? So get to the bag, sis. Get to the bag. Every single day on my LinkedIn, on my freaking Facebook, on my text messages, there's somebody texting me about rates. 5K a week, 6K a week, 7K a week. You know what I'm saying? This is really out here. This is really real life right now. I want y'all to tap in and get to the bag. All right, I don't want to make this video super long. I hope this motivated you or encouraged you, if you are a fellow nurse, to just get out there. Just do it. Stop being scared. Just do it. I'm literally having the time of my life. I'm literally city to city. New York City, Phoenix, I'm in San Antonio, I'm going to Atlanta next week. Like, this is fun. The experience is fun. You know I got to clear things up because people like to, you know. But yeah, I want y'all to really get to the bag and enjoy. So that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Share with a friend, like this video, do what you want to do or whatever. I plan to drop more videos, I promise. Let me not promise, but I'm going to really try to do better and drop more content for you guys. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.